Monday evening, bank holiday. It's a beautiful evening. I'm out with one singular mission. Can I draw a worm? That's it. Good job I wear a helmet because I went under what I thought was a few low twigs back there. Turns out there was a massive great branch. I just cuffed my head on it. Also, actually, on another mission, just on the lookout for wildlife, as usual, because this is quite a good area for wildlife. Just heading along the back of Whitemead Forest Park. How are you guys all doing anyway? Doing well? It's been a fantastic weekend here in the Forest of Dean. Really beautiful. By the by, I managed to find myself the shopping bike I was after. One came up locally, so we popped down to view it. The bike turned out to be absolutely perfect, just what I'm looking for. And we had a wonderful chat with the gent. He had the most beautiful bike collection and he was showing them to us. It was lovely. He also had a really fantastic cycling idea that he's working on, which I will not say anything about because obviously he's still working on it at the moment. But when he gets to the point that he can share that, hopefully we'll be able to say something about that on the channel. It's such a beautiful bike. It is a Pashley and it is a really pretty colour. It's very girly. I don't think I'm a particularly girly girl, but this bike makes me feel like one. I'll film a video on it and go into it in proper detail. But yeah, loving it. It's a particularly warm evening. I am sweating. I've got my AGU, and I know it's not pronounced like that, but I've got one of their jerseys on. It's like the mesh ones, so it's really fine and lightweight. And I'm wearing my Siroko gravel bib shorts. You probably already know that I'm a Siroko affiliate, so if you fancy checking out their stuff, I have a 10% off code. It is Psycho. That is Charlie Yankee, Charlie Alpha, Charlie Oscar, or you can click the link in the video description and that'll take you straight to their site. If it's not, you can just pop the code in at checkout though. Yesterday afternoon we went out with my nephew to do some wildlife photography. But there wasn't even any sign of them. There was no droppings on the floor. Nothing had really been dug up anywhere. Might have to try looking somewhere else. I don't actually know yet if this video is even going to go live. It depends when I get home what the sound's like. Because I tell you what, I'm finding it a bit of a faff using a mic with this particular camera because it's not got a Bluetooth connection for the mic, and it's a bit of a pain plugging it in. I need to update my camera. Really, I should buy a new one. Bluetooth mic connection is a must. So today what I've done is, because it was so noisy where the mic wasn't working properly last time and I just took the sound off the camera, I've tried sticking some foam, not foam, like felt across the microphones. So hopefully that will act like a dead cat and kind of muffle it a bit. I suspect I could probably buy a dead cat to actually go on it, but I haven't looked yet. This is where I saw that beautiful little rhodo that I posted on my Strava on Thursday. She was lovely. I was kind of hoping that I was going to see her again, but it doesn't look like she's about. Well, I hung about there for about 15 minutes or so, because there was definitely something bigger moving about in there, but I didn't see anything in the end, so can't hang about all day. It's cooled down a bit now, the temperature's about right. Easy Riders Rover this way today. I haven't actually checked out that route on Strava yet. I'll have a look at that later. I hear tell though there was a bit of excitement with Chubb's new bike. By the time I get home I expect they'll have that video up. They're quite quick at editing their videos, so I'll have to have a watch. I got a bit of catching up to do on YouTube actually. I go through spates where I don't find the time to watch it, and then I watch everything in one big block. So I know I've definitely got a few videos from the New Forest Explorer to watch. I really enjoy your videos. There's lots of other people as well. I just can't remember everyone off the top of my head. When I came out of the road along here on Thursday, a huge male boar ran across the path in front of me. I must have frightened him out of the undergrowth, and he certainly gave me a surprise. The road's closed along there. I'm cutting across and then going back up onto the gravel, so hopefully that doesn't affect me. My crew says starting a climb, which I knew it would be this way because I go across the top here all the time, but I haven't been along this particular track, so I hope it's not going to be a pig. Hopefully it's not all dug up. We'll find out. I'm just on the Roman road, sort of heading towards Sudeley, but I'm not going into Sudeley. I'm going to cut across here. Here we are. Actually, I tell a lie, I have been this way, but just not for a while, so I don't know what it's going to be like. Oh, some deer. Fallow. There they go, look. Pretty ones. That'll be shaky old footage. If all of these paths do turn out to be alright, I will I'll put the map of the route up in the video so you can see, because I think it should be a nice one. It's lovely all around this area. It'll be just under 30 kilometres, I think, about maybe 16, 17 mile. I think it's mostly on gravel too. I could have followed the road along, but it's nice to stay on the gravel sometimes. Depends what mood I'm in, really. That's the beauty of the gravel bike, really, though, isn't it? You can just hop on and off the road whenever you like.
The best place to start is Park End, where you can hop straight onto the gravel to do this little loop out and back again, passing Whitemead Forest Park both ways. You'll pop out on the road at Whitecroft and then get straight back on the trails at Pillarwell. Then it's mostly off-road on scenic, winding forest trails all the way to Mallard's Pike. You can stop at the cafe here if you like, or perhaps take a break at the Rising Sun Inn at Moseley Green, which is a very popular pub. After another little section of road, it's back on the gravel to St Paul's, the church in the woods, and then onto the tarmac again for the last stretch.
Looks alright along here so far. Here we are, and we should be coming out near Mallard's Pike. It's just down here. There you go, just a nice little trail if you don't want to go along the road. I think I've managed to do well with this one. It's almost all gravel. Just little connections on the road. I'm still warm because it is a warm day, but it's much more pleasant than it was earlier. Going straight across out of Mallard's Pike, straight out and over that track. Right, now I'm going down the really fun descent. I like it along here. It's a bit rutted, but it's good fun, especially when it's dry. I don't like it so much when it's muddy, actually. Hi, sheepy. There. Coming out of the road at Moseley Green, opposite the Rising Sun pub. There. And there's nothing coming, I'm going left. I usually come the other way along this road, or turn right out of there. Always interested to do things back to front. Some more sheepies. Hi guys. I'm out on, can't not get my hand in it. I'm out on Old Fashioned again today. She is my go-to. I'm gonna come out of here, turn right when we get to the end of the road, and hop onto Oaken Hill, like round the big loop on the gravel trail that comes out by St Paul's Church in Park End. Nothing coming, we're all good. The carnival was on in Park End earlier on today, so the road was shut at certain points and whatnot. They have a big procession. Left here, back onto the gravel. Got quite a lot going on next weekend. The tour of the men's tour of Britain's coming this way, so we're thinking actually of going to cycle out to go and see them come past somewhere. Maybe Monmouth might be a good spot. If anyone else is going to be out watching that and you happen to see us, feel free to come and say hello. I've also got some exciting plans on Sunday, which actually I don't know if I can mention right now because it might be a surprise. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a fun activity anyway. Starting to lose the light a bit now, and I think we're just about all caught up on the news for the week. So I think I'm going to end this video now. As I said, all things going to plan, we should be in Monmouth next Saturday to watch the men's tour of Britain. I'm not sure quite where in Monmouth, but they're only going through one way, so I think they're going through just before 1 o'clock. You'll probably want to check that yourselves, but if anyone else is there watching and you see us, do come and say hello. We'll probably grab some fish and chips afterwards, actually, at the fish and chip shop near the bridge over the Mono. If it's really disgusting weather, we probably won't be there. If anything else changes, I will put a post up and say so. But that's the plan, at least. I just want to say thanks very much to those of you who suggested ideas for shopping bikes on my last video. It was very helpful, thank you. And I took it all on board. It was just pure luck that one happened to come up. I had my eye on it and it just turned out to be the right bike, so yeah. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. I had a fabulous ride, I really enjoyed this one. I hope you did too, and I'll see you in the next video.